There's three saboteurs: foods like the corn syrups and the food additives, the flavorings, that are interfering with our appetites, causing us to eat too much; the stressed adrenal glands, which was adding to the same dilemma; and then inflammation. So our goal is to identify exactly what your body needs to get back to a normal, high energy state so it can start to feel your best, have the energy you need, and to start beginning to lose weight. So we would test for the foods, we would test the adrenal glands, we would go over your blood work, but we want to know exactly what your body needs so it can work the way it should and you feel the way you should. Well, once you get inflammation out of the cells will start to come back to life. Cell energy starts to increase dramatically, and what cells will do is they will burn fat inside the cells for energy, triglycerides. They'll burn them, and it gives off an enormous amount of energy. With that much energy, you're not hungry, you're not eating, and now you have enough energy to exercise. Before, when you said you were too tired to exercise, you weren't making it up. It's real. You really couldn't exercise. Now when the inflammation's gone, now you can exercise. Now you can get up and you can start to be yourself again. Start enjoying life. Now you want to do it, and that's different. So let's go back to the office. Well, hi friends. I'd like to talk about three saboteurs that are causing unexplained weight gain. The first saboteur is going to be foods themselves and the additives in the foods. The number one is corn syrup, corn sugars. You're always hungry and you're never full, and it leads to overeating. The additives that are in foods also cause an addictive reaction with the brain. That tasted so good, I want more. They're artificial, and they're engineered to stimulate the brain, and they do. My favorite example is corn chips. Corn chips and salsa. You can only eat a small bowl and you've had enough. But if I give you the flavored corn chips, you can eat 2 or 3 bags, and I'm looking for the 4th one. So those items are things that we want to be aware of. And the second one is stress on the adrenal glands. Now, any form of stress on the adrenal glands is going to cause blood sugar fluctuations. The adrenal glands sit on top of the kidneys and they manage stress loads. Now, that could be life stresses, but also what we're worried about is stresses from the foods that we eat, the chemicals, corn syrups, food stresses that we don't know about, because that can cause the blood sugar to drop. It's a process where the liver releases stored sugar, insulin brings it down, and that's at drop in sugar, the sugar is stored, which is weight gain, but also as the blood sugar drops, the brain says, hey, I don't like this, you got to eat to get the blood sugar back, and now I'm eating again, which is also going to cause weight gain because I'm overeating. And then the third one is inflammation. Inflammation slows down the cells. So what happens is we're eating foods that actually cause white blood cells to explode. They're food sensitivities, they're food reactions to foods, chemicals, preservatives, molds, toxic metals, food colorings. We test 403 of them because it's that important. But that inflammatory reaction can create what's called an addictive allergic response. I got to eat, and I got to eat again, and it won't turn off. And it really does affect people, and it leads to overeating. Also, that inflammation causes the cells to slow down. They can't turn food into energy as fast as they should, and then the body perceives that lack of energy as we need to eat more. And so now I'm double eating because my cells don't work right. The weight's never going to come off. And the problem is I don't have enough energy to do what I should be doing from an exercise standpoint. So now I just simply, I can't exercise and the weight won't come off. So to recap, there's 3 saboteurs. Foods, like the corn syrups, and the food additives, the flavorings, that are interfering with our appetites, causing us to eat too much. The stressed adrenal glands, which was adding to the same dilemma, and then inflammation. So our goal is to identify exactly what your body needs to get back to a normal, high energy state so it can start to feel your best, have the energy you need, and to start beginning to lose weight. So we would test for the foods, we would test the adrenal glands, we would go over your blood work, but we want to know exactly what your body needs so it can work the way it should and you feel the way you should. So give me a call, happy to set up an appointment, or you can email.